to another amazing episode of the Rooted Experience. We're preparing an indigenous dish today. I'm going to keep it a secret for you guys, so I want you to watch the video to the end to find out the name of this dish. Right now I'm headed to the market, as you can see. That's why I have my sun hat. It's really sunny today, and we're going to be taking the yellow, which is one of the major public transport systems here in Tamale. So come with me, let's go to the market. Okay guys, so we are here at Abule market. We just arrived. It was actually quite a short trip. This is the market. Last time I came, I took you here and I wanted to bring you back to get the items. I mean, this is the biggest market here in Tamale where you get all the items you need. So we are going in. I'm just taking about 2 or 3 ingredients and then we'll be on our way. Inside the market, as you can see for yourself, very big, very busy. This is the central market here in Tamale. I need 5 ingredients, so I'm going to look for them. I'll walk around and just see how best I can get those 5 ingredients. I think the first one I'm going to search for is maize and millet. I need a certain small fish, so let's go and just search for the ingredients that I would need. So here we go to get the maize and the millet. Let's go. As you can see, the market is very busy actually, and it's quite sunny today, so that's why I have my sun hat with me. There are lots and lots of grains. So we found one, so I can see maize and millets. There are lots of grains actually, but I'm interested in just 2 grains. Seems like the millets and maize. I'm just curious to know the price. All right, so off we go. You want to tie it? This is quite heavy, as you can see, so I need to get the normal market jute bag that is widely used across Africa. Let me show it to you. So okay, thank you. Thank you too. All right, so this is the bag and it's quite strong, can carry any item. All right, let's go. Dawa dawa. So this is dawa dawa. It's a popular spice here in the northern part. It's a staple in all their food, and it gives every food a distinct flavor. It's actually from a tree. So it goes through a bit of processing. They pound it and then they boil it to take off the shell, and they mold it into this form. This is the dawa dawa, and this is what will give it the spice. You need to pound it. You don't just put it like that. You have to first pound it before you use it to make the yama. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm pounding it before it will be used for spicing the yama. Dried fish, and then you have to pound it very well, especially because it has bones. So you make sure you take your time and pound it until it becomes a fine powder. Especially if kids are going to consume this, you don't have to rush, otherwise they will choke on the bone. So you really take your time and be pounding it till you get total powder, and then you are frying as well. So I think this would go very fast. Right now, once the onion is dry, you put your dawa dawa. That's the next thing that you have to add to it.
Let the onion
dry first. Okay. The cup is very heavy.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So it's time to add the tin tomatoes. So you've added your tomatoes and you fried it for a little bit. You add a little bit of water for the tomatoes to cook. Then before you add your dried fish, the one I just pounded. Oh, we're adding seasoning cubes as well for spice. So it's time to add the water because your tin tomatoes is a little bit fried. You can add a little bit of water, then you wait for it to boil. Okay.
Gosh, you shouldn't pound it like this one.
Okay, just break it a little bit. Okay. Is it okay? Okay. Should I also add it here?
No, I should put it here.
Direct, okay. This is dried fish, and I just had to crush it a little bit just to break it apart. And you add it into the tomatoes. I think that's to give it a bit of spice and then crunch. So the next ingredient that is going to be added is your powdered pepper or your grounded pepper to give it that hot spicy flavor. So that's your local salt. It comes in grains, like it's not fine powder, and it's actually quite good. Some people say it needs to be iodized, so many things, but oh well, that's what is being used here, and everyone seems healthy. Actually, everyone is healthy, so I don't have a problem with it, and the food tastes nice. So it's all a thing of preference. If you like your table salt, that's fine, but this is what is used here, and that's what we're using. After you add the salt, you don't stir it, you wait. You wait for it to cook very well and, you know, simmer well before you add the flour to it. So right now we're going to leave it for about 5 minutes. When it's well cooked, when it's simmering, before you now include your maize flour. That's the process of making yama. I know you're excited to see the results, so don't worry. In the next 5 minutes we'll come back and then we'll show you how to make it. We have these 2 iron rod contractments that have been hooked onto the handle of the pot. The reason for this is you need something to wedge the pot and hold it down whilst you're stirring, because you're actually going to stir very vigorously. So in order to avoid any mishaps or your food pouring over or even pouring on you, this comes in handy. So you step on it and then you stir. That's for the hooks, the iron rods. Then we have this called jebendiko. I don't know if I said it well. It's a wooden ladle with a kind of curved head to it, and it's used to stir the food back and forth. And we also have your corn flour as well, which has been grinded into fine powder. So the hour has arrived for the, ooh, you can see the sauce is really bubbling, like boiling, ready to be mixed. So and then now it's time to add your corn flour. As you're adding it, you're stirring on the spots. So you see why it's very important to have the iron rods attached, because when you start stirring vigorously, you need to hold your pot in place. Okay. Wow, tastes like spicy pap.
That's your food.
We have this food that they give to babies. They call it pap. Or agidi. It's now ready. Oh, okay. So the food is ready, and you just take it off. The food is ready. We're going to serve in just a moment, and then of course I'm going to taste and give you my review of it or explain how it tastes. Trust me, it looks good. food is served. It's called Yama, and this is how it looks like. It actually smells very tasty. Smells like it has this fish smoked spicy aroma. It's really lovely actually. So as you can see, I'm washing my hand in preparation for the food. I know most of you are not used to seeing people eat with their hands. They're used to, you know, your complete set of cutlery, but that's not the case here. We eat with our hands. Believe me when I tell you, food is sweeter when you eat it with your hand. Just try it. You may like it more than you know. So as for me, I'm going to use my hand. I've washed it, and that's all that matters, the hygiene. So the moment of truth is here. It's time. And I'm going to dig in. It's slightly hot, so I'll take it. Ooh, it's kind of hot. So this is what the food looks like. I like the color from the fresh tomatoes, and it has a very soft, mushy texture to it, which makes it really lovely. So let's try. You can taste the corn, and you can also taste the dried fish as well. It's slightly hot too. I'm trying to wait for it to cool, but it's nice. I personally like corn, so definitely I would like this as well. You can even mold this like a ball if you're interested in doing that. Anyhow you like. Really spicy too, but not hot. Just tasty because we have seasoning cubes, and then we also have the dried fish pounded and added to it. Wow, this is lovely, and it's actually very simple to make. If you have all your ingredients ready, within 5 minutes you're through, or within 10 minutes you're done. Honestly, there's no fun in eating alone. I mean, what's the beauty of that when you have people around you to eat? The food is always sweeter when you take it directly from the pot and you eat together. So that's what we are doing now. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I forgot. Okay, let me take from this side. It's good. This is the process of how you make Yama. Very simple, few ingredients, but really tasty, and of course, definitely filling. I particularly like it because, I mean, I have a personal bias to corn. I love all things made from corn, so I enjoyed it. And it's vegan actually, so if it's a recipe you're interested in as a vegan, this would very well do. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.